Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm gonna light my incense as people come in. I brought some books to talk about today, all the books that I love that I've read about spirituality and mediumship, a few mediumship books. And then as people come in, I'll be giving out mediumship readings. I may go direct and I may go spirit-led. Depends on who is here. Just hope people find me today. Hello. Want to say hi so I know who's here. Oh, I should have put some lotion on. Hello. My name is Bobby. Oh, hey, Caitlin. How are you? Hope you had a good week. Hey, Mo. Good. I had a good week. I had to go to a funeral on Friday, but it was actually kind of nice to see all my family, so. It's okay. So, I don't have to go into too much detail, but it was my aunt, and she was a quadriplegic since she was 14. She broke her neck when she was 14, and so she's been in a wheelchair practically her whole life, and she lived much, much longer than most quadriplegics. She was into her 60s, so I think she was ready to go. She hadn't been well for a while, but it's more of like a celebration of life, because like I keep telling her and my family, like, she's free now, you know, like she's no longer bound to a wheelchair. She's totally free. And that's kind of like the sense I get from her too when I try and connect with her. So I don't want to like bum everybody out, but I did do that. That was Friday. So yeah. Well, I did bring some books today. I actually brought quite a bit of books, so I can share those. And then I didn't bring down any of my oracle cards though. But I do have this cool book that we could do. It's called Healings from Cat and Boots 138, Volume 1. It's all of her healings that she has posted and whatnot. And what I like to do here is I just like go to a random page and see what the healing is. So we can always do those if we want to do something like that. And then I also have this other book that I was going to share called Heal Your Body. And it has statements in here. So it's like practically every ailment that you can think of. And then it tells you like what the spiritual meaning of that problem is, like the probable cause. And then they give you like new thought patterns. Like I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I always believe that our words are magic, and you can, like, it's almost like affirmations, but like the words that you speak into existence, you can even like heal yourself with that. Um, like I have a really crazy story if you want to hear about it, of my foot and how I healed my foot after it was broken. But they have like thought patterns in these. So like if you have something that you've been dealing with, I can tell you what the affirmation is for you to work on to help heal it. So I got that stuff going on, but yeah. Are you guys okay? Did you guys have a good week? And I will be doing readings today too. So we'll just see like who sticks around and who's here when I'm doing the readings. Oh, your nephew was born this week. Congratulations. Babies are so exciting. Hopefully like the mom is okay and everything went well. You had a nephew born this week too? That's crazy. Babies. How cool is that? So, Mo, have you been here on my YouTube before? Or did you follow me over from TikTok or anything like that? I don't know if I recognize your name. I'm just trying to figure out where people are coming from. My posts on Blue Sky don't get a lot of traction, so I'm just curious. He had a rough start, but is finally getting to come home tomorrow. Oh, that's good news. That's good. I'm glad he's going to be able to come home. Sometimes they do have some rough starts, don't they? I have 2 kids, and I don't think my body likes being pregnant. I didn't have very good deliveries both times either. So sometimes, you're from TikTok? Very cool. Like delivering babies is a hard thing, for sure. Cool. All right, well, if you guys are interested, I can share some of these books that I brought. We were talking about that last week about books. So if you guys are interested, I can share the books that I brought. Otherwise, we can just hang out for a little bit, and then I'll do some readings. I know I talk about the trees book. Oh, you have 4 babies? Wow. After my second, I I was done. My body does not like being pregnant. Like, I crashed during delivery. Like, it was really scary. So I had my tubes removed. I was done. So I have this book that I talk about a lot. It's called Conversations with a Tree. Um, it's a really cool book. It's about this lady's experience. Her name's Jane Warren Campbell is the author. Jane Warren Campbell. It's her experience with communicating with two specific trees in her life, and then like, she's a scientist, so she did a lot of like science stuff built into it too, on how there's a bunch of different studies that were done to prove that plants have feelings and they can hear us, and like all that stuff. I haven't read it in a really long time, so I don't want to completely do it's injustice, but it's a really fascinating book. She talks about like plant intelligence and like some of the things that like the trees have taught her. And then she even goes into like this little story about some rocks that she encountered and like their personality. So I thought that was really interesting, and it really like pushed me to like build, I don't know if I want to call them relationships, but with like the trees in my house, like at my house. Like, we have a giant oak tree in the backyard, and then we have two trees in the front yard, and like you could feel the difference between them. Like, the tree in the backyard, the oak tree, is really, really old, and he feels like an old man, but he's like very protective, like protective energy. And then the two trees in our front yard are newer trees. They're still like, I don't want to call them immature. I feel like that's not the right word, but they're still like teenagers in a sense. And so their energy is very young, and yeah, so it's just kind of interesting how you can like have conversations with trees. So I don't know if you guys have any of you ever done that, like go hug the tree and sit underneath it and try and talk to it. One thing that I get from trees is trying to figure out how to like say this in like a delicate way. So you know, I'm trying to decide how to say it. Maybe I'm not supposed to talk about it. I feel like I'm being blocked. You did it as a kid? Talk to trees? Yeah. I'm trying to see why. I'm trying to feel into this right now. Like, why do I feel like I'm being told not to share this about my conversations with trees? Interesting. Okay, I will just say that like trees are very protective, and like if the trees have been used to do bad things to other people, I hope that makes sense, they will, like, they let me know. I don't know if they let everybody know, but they let me know, and I feel like it's them protecting my energy. Like, they're like, you don't want to be around here. You don't want to meditate under me. Like, please do that somewhere else, because I have this, like, bad history. I don't know. I hope that makes sense without me like actually going into it. I feel like I'm being told not to like actually go into it, so it's weird. You talk to flowers, that's cool. I think we can talk to all plants. And so I really do have that feeling and belief that I think everything has a soul and everything has feelings and a consciousness, and we can talk to all of them. Um, I wonder if I can find the study that she talked about in here. Um, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but she talks about the study where the scientist would, I can't remember if he would like say mean things to the plant, or he would, um, gosh, I hope this isn't boring. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but there was a study, and I saw videos of it on TikTok too, where people were sharing it about how the scientist would do something with this plant, and over time, like, the plant would remember that he was doing this thing to them, where like it would like move itself to get out of harm's way. It was really crazy. I've seen experiments online where people talk nicely and badly to plants and they either thrive or die. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that too. Yeah. Oh, yes. Always say nice things. Yeah. I think it's kind of like that, but a little bit different. Because I feel like he was doing something like plucking the leaf, like would pluck a leaf off of it, and then it like would anticipate it. I don't know. I should have been more prepared if I was going to talk about that. So I apologize. But yeah, I do think that it's kind of, have you seen the one where the lady was like putting water over images and then she would freeze it and the water would like freeze into those images? So even water is intelligent. All right. Okay, so trying to decide. Let's do any of you guys follow Cat in Boots 138 on TikTok? She has a YouTube channel too, and she's kind of like, she's on Instagram. But I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her, Cat in Boots 138. She's a healer. She's like an energy healer. No, no one's heard of her? Okay. Well, she has this book, It's called, it's like a bunch of her healings, and it's literally just kind of screenshots of her TikToks, which is kind of funny, but ingenious so that she didn't have to like redo everything. So it's all in picture form. But if you want, and it's like everything is healings from like either emotions that you hold on to, past hurt, physical ailments, past lives, inner child. Like it's a bunch of different things that it could be. And then she always starts with like spirit if it's in my highest good. And if you say the things out loud, it either activates her spirit to do the healings with you within you, or it activates yourself, like your higher self, to do the healings. So if any of you are interested, I can pull a reading for you from the book, and then you just have to say it out loud or repeat after me. Like I'll read it and then you just repeat it. I thought that'd be kind of fun to do today. I was doing that on Blue Sky yesterday. Like she also has oracle cards, and so I was pulling those for our people too, but we don't have to do that at all. I can always just jump into some readings too. So the people who are here, I saw Sam was here, Caitlin, Mo, and then I don't know who the fourth person is. Have you guys all gotten readings from me? I remember you, Caitlin. We've done one, but I don't think I've ever done one online for you, so I can always do another reading for you. I'm curious if anybody else, because what I have been doing lately is going direct, since there's just not a lot of people in here, and it gives me practice to read. I just have a really bad memory, and I have a hard time. Yeah. Okay, Caitlin. Mo, have I given you a reading? And then I can't remember, Samantha, if I've given you a reading. I feel bad. I have a terrible memory. But I know I've said this before. I try and like forget. As soon as I give the reading, I forget. Oh, okay, I did you a reading on Twitch. See, I have a horrible memory. Is it the ADHD? I don't know. Twitch was a couple weeks ago. If it's just, if I hopped off of here and went on to the TikTok live, would you guys follow me over there? I just don't know about YouTube, and I appreciate you guys so much for following me around. Like, it means so much to me than you even probably realize. Like, I really appreciate you guys being here every week. But I think I might just hop over to TikTok. I think I'm caving. I did see a thing that they're back in the Is It So Different? Oh, like different how? I have not been on there since it went dark. Um I haven't deleted it yet. I go in and I just check my messages to see, just to make sure like nobody's tried to like reach out to me. And then I update my little like note thing saying when I'm gonna go live. But I haven't gone live over there and I haven't opened it and watched any videos. So a lot more ads. Ugh. And the ads were already, before it went dark, the ads were getting worse because, like, you would scroll like 5 videos in a row and it would be all ads. Oh, that's gross. Hey, Melissa. Hmm. Do you guys think Facebook bought it? I just kind of heard like those rumblings. They have automatic ads after videos now? Oh. Yeah, no. If I go back to TikTok, I'm literally just going to go on and go live. Like, I'm not going to engage with it. I've been enjoying, so I've been on Red Note and I've been on Blue Sky. And those are both no ads. And it's been wonderful. I don't know if I can go back. YouTube is hard though. Like YouTube, um, they really, I don't know, they just don't push videos out, like your videos out, like, I don't know, like most people do. But anyway, you haven't been on TikTok either? Okay, well then, cool. I have a couple of series I follow that I'm catching up on, so generally I have something specific I'm looking for. Okay. Like on TikTok, some series. I used to go into those rabbit holes where I would be watching like almost an entire movie on TikTok. I've done that before. So I'm just trying to get a feel for who I have and haven't read for yet, because if I haven't read somebody, I would prefer to do them first, just for the hell of it. Hell's Bells. Oh, I watched a little bit of Hell's Bells. There was also this girl that I was watching for a while, and then her TikToks disappeared, and I forgot her username, but she did like like a vampire series that was really cool. I can't remember her name though. It wasn't Hell's Bells. It was someone else. Have I read for you, Melissa? Have you gotten a reading from me? The K-dramas? That's fun. My mother-in-law watches... Oh, I did last week? Okay. So I forget. I do them and then I immediately purge everything and I don't remember anything. Oh, I have it written down here. I gave you a direct reading. Okay. Anyone else that is in here, go ahead and say hello so I know who's here. Oh, hey, Megan. I was sharing some of my books. This is the tree one that we were talking about last week. The conversation, it's called Conversations with a Tree by Jane Warren Campbell. It's a really tight, it's a short book. It's an easy read. So that was one of them that I brought. All right. Is there any, Caitlin, is there anyone that you would like to connect with? I brought a whole stack of books to talk about. We'll get into those. There is, okay. I'll start with you. I'll do a direct instead of spirit led. So all I need is their first name and their relationship to you, like what the relation is. And I'll see if I can bring them forward. And then other than that, I think you know the drill. Just stick to yes, no's, and maybes. Don't feed me any other information. Diana. Grandmother. Caitlin. All right. I'm gonna connect and see if I can bring her forward. Just stick to yes, no's, or I don't knows. I like to bring forth quite a bit of information to verify that to validate that it is them that we are speaking with. And then I still have my cards, so I'll pull from the cards for the message. And then if you want to ask her a specific question, you can. And we'll see how it goes. All right. Now let me get quiet here. Connect. All right. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of things, so I want to make sure that I do have um, your grandmother. I'm just getting little bits and pieces, so we'll start there. The first thing that she gave me was 80s. So she was either in her 80s when she passed or she passed in the 80s. Like I just heard 80s. And just yes or no. And then I was seeing like long gray hair braided. Would you understand her wearing her hair in like in a braid? It seems like it's really long hair. No. To both of that? Okay. Was she Native American? And if not Native American, collected a lot of Native American things? I'm not sure who I have then. Can you take a connection to Native American? Yeah. Does this make sense to anyone else? A female in her 80s, long gray hair in a braids, or wore it in a braid. I feel like it's one big braid, one big long braid. And then there's a connection to Native American. Um, if it's for somebody else, I'm gonna ask this to wait, ask them to wait. And then I'm gonna try and get Caitlin, I'm gonna try and get your grandma again. All right. Sometimes this happens. Okay. You guys are quiet today. Okay, let me try again. Hopefully I'm not having an off day. Okay. I don't know why I keep seeing braided hair. Well, shoot, guys. It just might not be my day. It would be somebody died when you were a baby. Talking about the person I keep seeing with the braided hair. All right, come on, guides. So I am seeing, okay, I am seeing someone different now. I'm trying to get them to share things with me. I just keep seeing their face. And sometimes it's hard for me to describe like what people look like what they're showing me. Was your grandma a quiet person? Like someone who didn't talk very much? Okay. And she is showing me like cast iron pans. Would you understand cast iron? possibly even just like only ever using cast iron. No? Okay. This happens sometimes. So I might just not be able to connect today. Yeah. And don't think that this is on you, Caitlin, or that your grandma doesn't want to like connect with you. Know that they do. Sometimes it's just the medium. I shouldn't say sometimes. When we can't connect, it is on us as the medium, not on the spirit world. Bummer. Okay. I'm gonna stop trying. I'm sorry, Caitlin. Maybe next, I know. I'll try again. Um, when this happens though, she didn't believe in any of this. Oh, okay. Don't say that, Caitlin. This is definitely not you. This is on me. I am feeling a little off. And I bring forward spirits all the time that never believed in it. You know what I mean? Like, so once they cross over, like all those beliefs that are held on the earthly plane kind of go away. And they are way more open to this and communicating than you would think they are. Like they get really excited about this and they want to connect. So this is 100% on me and the vibe today. So not on you. Because we could try again like next week and I'm sure she'll come through like it was nothing. So I'm just always curious when I'm getting somebody. It's like, who am I getting? So who knows? And maybe I just need to do like a spirit led and not go direct. And maybe open it up that way. I've been getting a lot. I thought I was gaining my confidence on direct though, because I've been able to do that pretty well these last couple of weeks. I just don't want to push myself. I'm trying to tune in and see what the dealio is. My spirit leads are great. Yeah. Well, let's see how that goes. No, it's definitely me. It's definitely me. Oh, your favorite are the pet readings? Yeah, I like those too. I don't think I'm going to be able to connect today, guys. So I appreciate you hopping on and supporting me. You guys are really great, but I don't think I'm going to connect today. I haven't had this happen in a long time, but it does happen. Um, I'm gonna hop off. So I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, this will go better next week. But yeah, some days are just like this. Um, so I'm gonna go. I'll go take a rest. It could be residual from the funeral and stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys, and hopefully it'll be better next time. So thanks for hopping on and hanging out for a little while. Take care, okay? Hope you guys have a great week.